If tomorrow all things are gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, well at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend us till today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Hey, hello, welcome to tonight's show. Joining in, signing on, and supporting our little podcast here. I'd like to thank. I always like to start off thanking our sponsors. We have a bunch of family businesses that believed in us and supported us, so we'd like to thank them. We got Matthew's Custom Calls. Matt makes duck calls. He makes deer grunt calls, turkey box calls. He also makes what do you call them? Horn mounts, stuff like that, out of all kinds of decorative wood stuff, out of barnwood and stuff like that. So we'd like to thank Matthew's Custom Calls. We'd like to thank Foul Cup Coffee Company, Blackhound Optics, and am I missing anybody, Lou? Who am I missing? That's it, right? Just that? All right. Well, we'd like to thank those three guys that believe in us and support our cause. So we got a good show tonight. We have our young cousin Tanner on that's joining us, and we're going to have Paul's son Paulie joining us in a little bit. They're away at college, and they're going to talk about some of the family recipes that they took away from the house and cooking them in the dorm room, or where they're staying at college and stuff like that. So pretty excited to hear from them. Frankie is on the road. He should be signing in shortly. So Frankie's on his way down playing snowbird. He's heading down to Florida somewhere, and he left early this morning. But he said he wasn't going to let us down. So hopefully Frankie will be on. But hey guys, welcome. Lou, you missed the show last week. I
had toilet bowl broke. I had Kevin here. We couldn't figure it out. We were going nuts. I needed an engineer.
I would have flew out.
No, let me tell you, I don't want to mention the name, but I bought an expensive toilet years ago when I did my bathrooms over, and you got to go crazy looking for the inner parts and all the stuff. So we finally figured it out.
You just changed the whole bowl?
We just changed the guts.
I would have bought a whole new bowl.
Handle. We couldn't get the handle to get it up throw for the flapper thingy, but we got it working.
All right.
It wasn't rocket science. It just was,
The main
two heads are
question
better
is,
than one, and me and Kevin don't even have a half a head together, so it don't even matter. So.
well, the main question is, how many toilet bowls have you killed in your career?
He's ready for this. Yeah. You know what Kevin said? He goes, I've been working on toilet bowls for 37 years. Really?
Yeah.
They'd show it tonight.
Lewis killed more toilet bowls than deer in his career. But,
Ask for days.
Days, exactly. But I didn't know. I was a little crying in my beer this weekend when Buffalo lost. I don't know.
That kind of sucked. Let me tell you something about that.
Game, though.
The two bad kicks. No, they were great games. The two bad kicks that went out of bounds put them on the 40-yard line. A guy like what's his name, Mahomes, you can't give him the 40-yard line. Beep, beep, 2 shots, he's in the end zone. Forget it. Those two bad kicks killed them, and at the end of the game, the coach should have elected to let him run around and kill more time, like Boomer said.
No, I agree.
He kicked it in the end zone. It's like Brady land. You give Brady 20 seconds. It's like a half hour for him. Those guys are high-end guys are monsters.
No, I agree.
And that's my analogy. You heard it here first.
Hey, Jamie, what's going on? That's our buddy Jamie from
Maryland.
From Maryland. Yeah, we met him at the show with Hal.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie is on the pro staff for Night Firearms, Night Muzzleloaders.
Yep.
Uh,
What do you want to go to first, Andrew, tonight?
well, we got Tanner, you got Lewis. I know you're on, Paul. Obviously, you're on. You're never not on. What'd you cook, Tanner? What'd you cook for the game? Did you cook anything special for Sunday's games?
This past weekend, I actually can't remember if I did cook anything. I can't remember it. I made chicken cutlets tonight, though. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters. I did not cook for the game. My son Andrew is away at Buffalo. So he said that the town up there was going a little crazy, but Andrew made obviously buffalo wings. They made all kinds of pizzas. I think he made empanadas, some other stuff. It's amazing what these guys cook when you guys are away at school. But we're gonna table that conversation when Paulie gets on. Paulie's up at Alfred. So when Paulie gets on, we're gonna get into this big discussion with Tanner and Paulie about dorm room cooking. But I got a topic that we missed last week, and I want to get on it. So, Paul, tell us about your fishing trip when you were down in Aruba.
All right. Yeah. 2 weeks ago, we were down in Aruba. Every time we go away, we like to let each child pick something they want to do. Zachary always likes to go fishing, so I put a little video together. We were out fishing off the coast of Aruba. So if you want to play the video, Mike, and I'll talk over it and comment on it. But
there you go.
Pretty awesome.
Let me grab that real quick, Paul, because I had it, but we didn't get to it last week, so I have to just cue that up again. In the meantime, Frank just joined. Let me just bring him in real quick.
Sure.
Hey, Frank.
What's going on, Frank?
How are you?
There he
You
is.
look small.
Hey,
I feel small.
look at the camera quality. That's exquisite.
How's your drive, Frank?
Just a
How was
crisp
your drive
camera.
down so far?
Let's just leave it at this. That's the first time that I spent that many hours 10 inches away from my wife. She's in the room with me right now. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Well,
Somewhere in Virginia. I don't even know where.
all right. Well, hello to your lovely wife, my sister from another
Oh,
mister.
lovely. Yes. Very lovely. Yes.
Hey, Frank, when you stopped at any gas station to fuel up, did you happen to see Popeye while you were there?
Popeye?
Yes.
I thought I did, but it wasn't him. It was his sister.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Frankie and I have a thing where we go to gas stations in odd places, and we always get somebody knocking on the window begging for something. And the guy turns out to look like
methadone
Popeye.
clinic. Excuse me while I eat my Domino's. Yeah.
How's the
blow me down?
So, Frank, we were commenting before you got on about the games on Sunday.
Wow, what a game! Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah, but
When they set a record, they scored more points in the last 2 minutes.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for me, Buffalo was a real heartbreak game for me. I mean, I really wanted them to win.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, we're ready with the video whenever you're ready for it. Just
Go ahead.
Yeah,
All right.
just play it.
Go ahead. We're gonna roll a video, Paul, and a family fishing in Aruba.
Is that Tanner I see up top?
That
in
is
the middle?
Tanner. Yes.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, man. I've been talking to you. What's going on, man?
Hanging in there, living the dream.
Always.
All right, so this is a boat called the Driftwood Charter. Took it out of Aruba for a 4-hour trip out in the morning.
well, double rainbow.
We were, it was cool. Double rainbow rain that morning. So we're trolling here for whatever, mahi, tuna. There's other big fish called a wahoo. So that's the field to the 4 kids. Zachary's on the right, Paulie's on the left. They both hooked into a fish at the exact same time, so they're trying to reel it in.
Watch Paul.
And I'm the head.
Like nice some rough seas there.
It's windy off the coast of Aruba all the time. But these fish are hard to pull in. I mean, we've hooked sharks and stuff. And sharks are easier to pull in than these fish.
Wow.
They're just like a dead weight. We're just trying to pull them in now.
Give some, come on, muscle.
Yeah, so we got the
You got Mama's background cheering them on.
We got no muscles now pulling them in.
I was
But it's
just
funny.
Fully throw
What do
up.
you think?
Yeah, last time we went crooking in Key West, Paulie reeled the fish and then threw up from the adrenaline rush. So we're all making fun of him that he's gonna throw up as soon as he pulls it in.
All right, you're almost there.
It's funny when you go out with these charters. I realized after we caught them, they keep half the catch. Not like we were going to take everything home anyway, but whatever we cooked, brought in, we were only allowed to keep half. Anyway, we took like a quarter. When you see how big these fish are.
What is he pulling there? The fishing line? Is that what that?
Yeah, he pulled it up now to the leader. And once it gets the leader into the rod, then they pull it in by hand. So this was a one gaffer, pulled it right in the bucket. And, then they throw Zachary in the sink right now. His was a monster. His was like about 5.5 foot. We got a picture at the end.
Oh, wow.
My son's Zach's 6 foot, Paul's about 6'2", and these fish were almost as big as the boys were.
I'm gonna stop.
This comes in pretty quick.
Oh, she's on the boat. Yeah.
I think his leader is he's got it up now. With, I think he pulled it by hand.
Was
Hey,
Hooper
Paul.
still down with
Yep.
the cage?
Paul, did Carmella reel one in?
Nah, Carmelo didn't reel one in. Becca didn't reel one in. We caught 4 that day.
Yeah.
This was a 2 gaffer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a nice fish.
Yeah, they
That's
were
so heavy.
big. It was a real good day.
Great job, guys.
There he is.
Wow.
There's my son. He's holding it. It's almost as big as TR.
That's the Wahoo?
It's called a Wahoo. That's the 3 of my kids there. So after we brought him back, that's what the fish. We brought it to the restaurant. They cook it up. They charge you like $12 a person. And here's me reading my retirement book in Aruba.
Very nice.
cool.
Wow.
Very, very nice.
We have
Great.
Paul joining us now. Here's
There's
Paul.
Paulie boy.
Hey,
Just
Paulie,
missed
what's
it.
going on, kid?
Just missed the video to pulling up the Wahoo, Paulie.
Me? It was a big
You pulled
wahoo.
Paulie,
Yeah.
when you pulled it in, did you go Wahoo?
Yeah. That's actually how they got the name for the fish.
I
When they
figured
catch
that.
it, they're like, woohoo!
And you didn't throw up either.
I didn't
And
throw
you
up.
didn't throw up. The last picture your father sent me when you went fishing, I had the Captain Ryan holding the fish up. Where's Paulie? He goes, Paulie was green. He threw up in the backside.
Yeah.
It was big.
So welcome, Paulie, Tana. So Tana goes to University of Delaware. Paulie goes to Alfred University,
Alfred State.
Alfred State. It was one of the two. I was going to get it
Alfred
right
State,
sooner
yeah.
or later. My apologies, Paulie. So we got them on tonight because we're talking about dorm room cooking or just cooking in general while you're away at college. And the both of them, send home, or send me, or they'll put on their Instagram page. Some pretty remarkable dishes, for being away to college. So it goes to show you that, I guess what we showed them and taught them through the years, being at home and keeping up with family recipes. You guys are taking them, and you're taking them, you're using them, which is pretty cool on our end. That hey, you guys are listening to us. But I'm not going to to overtalk this. So I'm going to turn it over to you guys, Paulie, Tana. Tell us,
Real quick, Andrew. This is Mike Andrew. Lou's microphone is getting a lot of feedback. It sounds like it's like a car on the road. So I'm just going to mute you, Lou. When you want to talk, just click the unmute button, okay?
That's because that hat is like an antenna. It's causing interference.
all right, fair enough, Mike. I appreciate it.
But we
That's
got him a
Mike, our lovely
new
producer.
microphone for the 2022.
I bought him a Yeti for Christmas. I don't know.
I'm telling you, he sounded like Casey Kasem before. Right before the show started, he was on. The pipes on Lou. I got to tell you, very impressive.
I
Oh,
didn't know that was a hat.
He's got pipes, all right. They're at the wrong end,
That
though.
was loose hair.
I didn't even think it was Lou. I was like, who's that grumpy old lady in that corner? Like, who is she?
He's on mute now.
Grumpy old lady.
It might have been the hat actually, because I don't hear it anymore. So
There you go. I told
Okay.
you.
But yeah, I want to turn it
Who's
over,
causing
turn the
interference?
floor over to. Go ahead, Lou. What?
I was causing interference. I think we're good now.
Yeah, there you go.
So anyway, we bought Paulie like a $20 pot, right, from Amazon, and he's been cooking gourmet meals in his dorm room in one pot. I told him he needs to write a book, The One Pot Cook.
Yeah, being author.
I don't know, Mike. I sent you some pictures of Paulie. I don't know if you want to describe what you've been cooking, but
yeah, I'll just play him from top to bottom. I guess
you can explain what it is. But
Yeah.
it's nothing I ever cooked.
That's my favorite dish. It's like it's simple. It's just like flatbread, lettuce, turkey, and honey mustard with cheese inside. And just throw it in the pot and grill it. It's really good.
Looks great.
That was it was like Mexican couscous. It's avocado, couscous, and just some mixed vegetables in there with some seasoning.
The doctor would be proud of that one. That looks healthy.
Yeah.
That's a kebab I found with some stuff, and just tossed it in the pot, started grilling.
Is that a gin and tonic in the picture too?
Legally, I can't say.
That one looks good.
That's
That looks really good.
That's stir fry. Like, just I found noodles, got some meat, some vegetables, and just tossed it in the pot. So, that's the same thing. That's that time I used roast beef because I couldn't find like turkey, so I just roast beef, tossed it in there. Better the second time.
Looks like a quesadilla.
That one is just lettuce head, and it's what's it called? More roast beef, soy sauce with the carrots, and some sesame seeds on top, and you just eat it like a taco.
and that's the last one there.
Yeah, that one was a good one. It is tuna. It's I found the tuna pre-cooked, and then I bought some vegetables and some rice, threw it all together, and had myself a tuna rice.
You have to be careful, though, Paulie. Not everything that you bite into that looks like a taco is actually a taco.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so just be careful there. All right.
There's not much resources up in Alfred either. You got
No.
Yeah,
Wegmans
no, but you
and a
gotta be
Walmart.
careful. That's all,
it.
'cause they'll bite back.
Sometimes you got to watch, Frankie, right?
Yeah,
Some days you're the dog, some days you're the fire hydrant.
that's right. So now I know how they named the Wahoo. I learned something tonight.
Yeah.
You know, that's where the name Virginia came from, right? Some
What's
guy
that?
driving from Pennsylvania many moons back in the colonial days, probably. He killed his wife on his way here, and they just named it after her, Virginia. No way. No way. Huh? No way, sweetheart. Not you.
So, Mike, I tried to send you some pictures. I'm having some issues with my phone in my house of Tanner, but if anybody wants to check out Tanner's spread, he's Tans Foods on Instagram. And, Tanner would send me stuff on a Friday night, that he's dry aging ribeyes in his dorm room or his college apartment there. And then he wants to tease you with like surf and turf and stuff that he sends.
Yeah, Regina's been showing that stuff off to everybody.
I don't see them, Andrew. You sent them over?
I do cook a little.
I don't know what.
If they pop up, I'll bring them up. I don't see them yet.
So, Tanner, you cooking in the room or you got a kitchen up there?
Yeah, I do. I have an apartment, so I got a kitchen, but it's
Oh.
something fancy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I mean, it definitely helps. I cook mac and cheese up there a lot, but it's just like, you know what I mean? I don't have everything I have in the kitchen at home, so it's just kind of like a struggle.
Both of you guys don't have roommates, do you?
I do.
Tanner, you got a roommate?
Yeah,
or
I
no?
do.
So do you feed your
I
roommates?
got 3 of them.
Do you feed them or they're on their own?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Depends.
One of
if
my
I'm
roommates
feeling
actually
generous.
I made. Yeah, I made like an 8x13 tray of mac and cheese. And my roommate ate like 2/3 of it in one sitting.
I've had your mac and cheese. I can see that. I can see that happening.
Do you toast the breadcrumb on top of the mac and cheese and a little hot sauce or what?
No, I just broil the cheese on top. I don't put no breadcrumb.
All right. You get a little brown up top, a little crispy sometimes.
You have to get the crispy on top.
Yeah,
that's like the whole
that's
point of
what I
mac and
like.
cheese.
That's nice. Then I add the Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything.
Hey, hopefully we can pick them up as a sponsor, Frankie. That would be nice.
Yeah, you never know.
Exactly.
That stuff's all good on everything.
Exactly. So
even both types of tacos.
Oh God. So much for a family. Jesus, you got me lost for words, Frankie.
Sorry,
That's okay.
not the first time.
Oh, come on. So over Christmas, or actually before Christmas, my son Nick, who's stationed not far from Tanner, so I know he was out. Nick was down over there for Christmas. So Tanner, Nick, and Nicole had sent me a text that they wanted some of their great grandmother, but Lewis's and mine, our grandmother's recipes. So we had sent them some cookie recipes and stuff like that, and I like the fact that the kids are chiming right in and picking up family traditions and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. And even when we started the tradition, we spoke last week about making tomato sauce and stuff like that. So Paulie missed the last 2 years because he was away at school, but Paulie's been there a bunch of times. Tanner's there a bunch of times, and so what we do is we started all new traditions with the sauce thing, and every year it turns into something. It morphs into something more. We started making a porchetta one year. That was Tanner's first year. I was trying to show him a recipe that one of my friend's grandfathers had gave me, and nobody in their family liked it, so he was compelled to give it to somebody. So he gave me the recipe, and it was more of he taught me how to do it. So it's like everything's up here. I got to write it down, but I had kind of tagged Jarit with Tanner and relayed the message off to him, with the whole recipe and everything. And last year, what did we do? We roasted a pig last year, but we did the same marinade that we did for the pork.
Yeah.
So our tradition, has been 2 years running now that we're starting that. We got to roast a big piece of pork.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, I want to interrupt. I think we might have the doctor on the line.
Oh,
Let me just see. Hello, you there? Hello. Maybe not.
Okay.
Nope. Whoever it is hung up.
What's the doctor?
Oh, if it was the doctor.
All right. He said he was going to try to call in. So,
okay.
Dr. Roberto was on our show last week. He's trying to call you again.
Yeah, the pictures for some reason.
Yes.
They didn't come over, Andrew. I just see them as little thumbnails. Can you email them to me instead of through the text?
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah, I'll send you an email.
Send me.
I'll just send you an email.
I have it. I'll take it right now.
Okay.
He said pick up. Hold on. I hate this one. I apologize to everybody out there that Dr. Roberto call back. All right. He's going to call you back.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to get you this email.
So what's on this fishing thing, Andrew? Ice fishing?
I want to go ice fishing. I haven't been ice
too.
fishing in a bunch of years. I really want to go ice fishing. So
There's a place
Who says
you
no?
might know. It's about 3 blocks from your house, Andrew, in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
okay.
but we gotta
West
wait for you to
Coline
come
Lake?
back for that.
It's frozen right now. Drill a hole and go ice fishing.
Hey,
Drill a hole and go ice fishing.
Are you with us, Doctor?
Yeah. How we doing? What's going on, fellas?
Hey, Dr. Roberto, how are you tonight?
What's tonight's discussion?
So tonight we have my cousin Tanner on the phone, who goes to the University of Delaware, and we have my dear friend Paul's son Paulie, who goes to Alfred State.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
And Paulie, so we're talking about some new recipes that these guys created in their dorm room. Some family recipes that these guys keeping up with. But how well they eat while they're away at college, which is very impressive. The gourmet stuff that they make, because I know Paulie cooked for me for a couple of weekends when we went with the scouts, and Paulie, I didn't get any good stuff like I see in them pictures, dude. I got that.
That looked pretty healthy there too. Paulie.
Yeah, it did. It did. It was very impressed. Yeah, Paulie had like he had like an avocado with a couscous. He made like a Mexican dish with some grilled corn and stuff in there. It looked really good.
Some tuna.
We'll get the recipe. We'll do it on the show.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cheap stuff, though.
Got a regular kitchen there?
No, he cooks in one pot.
I cook it in one pot because kitchen's dirty. No one knows how to clean. Dirty bastards.
Right.
He's doing it. He's doing it in his dorm undercover, because I don't even know if you're allowed to be cooking in the dorm.
Oh,
I guess as long as it's not an open flame.
Well, yeah, as long as it's not an open flame. But everyone knows. You smell steaks and burgers coming out of my room, so like, they know.
They know something good's going on.
Yeah, they're like, what the hell is that guy doing?
I smell venison.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the dorm food like? Like the college food? What's that like? All processed stuff?
Yeah, it's not good stuff.
Not the greatest.
College food ain't good.
You just
It's all processed, right? There's nothing fresh in the cafeteria.
Yeah, I mean, this is my dinner tonight from the cafeteria.
What is that?
It's a wing.
Chicken wing?
Yeah, chicken wing. Not the greatest thing. But I mean, I just got out of class, so didn't have time to make some.
Gotcha.
I got homework. But one thing that I found when going to the store, like buying vegetables and stuff for the avocado dish, I didn't know there was like 4 different types of avocados.
Yes, there are.
Went to get an avocado. I'm like, I just need an avocado. I don't know what an Asian avocado is. Just give me an avocado.
Slanty one.
Yeah.
Easy now.
That goes underneath the thing that Frankie was talking about.
I mean, you didn't hear me jump in there when you were talking about open flames. I mean, you can't call them that no more. Right, Lou?
He's muted. He did not know how to unmute himself. You're talking to him. You can see his lips moving, but he's not.
He's yelling.
Look at him. He's talking to us right now. Look, he wrote to us. He's writing to us. Because he can't unmute himself.
That was good.
Grape soda.
That was good.
Burger and a grape snow cone. That's Lewis's favorite. When we go hunting down south, Lewis would make fun of me because we would stop at we'd stop somewhere to eat, and I'd get like a veggie sandwich, or I'd get like a salad or something like that, and he would get like something that would make my grandmother cringe. Like he get like a meatball palm hero from like someplace from like a gas station with jalapenos and red onions on it, and
well, that's like
the 11-pointer.
Yeah, he calls it the 11-pointer. I called it Andrew was dying in the car from gas.
Yeah, well, that's from his pipes.
Right.
From his pipes,
What's
exactly.
that chicken place in Maryland? The gas station chicken. It's famous.
Oh,
right?
Royal Farms?
Yeah.
I love Royal Farms. Royal Farms got good chicken, man.
Yeah.
Fresh chicken at the top of the hour, every hour.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff. Mike, did you get the email I sent you?
Yeah, I'm trying to send them over now. They came over as like screenshots. I can't really. I'm just sending them to my email now. So.
All right, fair enough. I appreciate it.
And Lou, you're unmuted now. So if
Thank you.
I'll
All right. So Dr. Roberto, we got my brother Lewis is on this week. He wasn't on last week.
He was with a toilet bowl last week.
Lewis, he's on the phone. He's not on video. So waving to him.
Oh, okay.
He ain't gonna see
Hello,
you.
Doctor. How are you?
Dr. Roberto called in. So Dr. Roberto and I met several months back. We've been shooting some cooking videos, and we got a little show that we called Drew and the Doc, and we're taking some healthy recipes and some recipes that were not meant to be healthy, and we're trying to crack them down to make them healthy. So I've been having a good time with that with Dr. Roberto. We got a show next week. We're going to do a Valentine's Day show. We got some good stuff that we're going to be putting up there.
You know, I play these cooking shows in my waiting room. So some lady commented on the squid show she really liked, and then the one with the cod. So you got a lot of positive feedback. She said you were a great cook. So you got a compliment there.
Thank you.
She liked the bacalao.
single? Is she single?
Yeah. It was,
Frank?
what did we made? It was a
Yeah.
hot cod.
She liked the bacalao.
The same thing cold.
No comment.
He said cod. I said bacalao. It's not
I
bad.
heard it. I heard it.
She said something about salted cod. Did you ever cook with
That's
that?
bacala. That's what Lewis is talking about.
Yeah.
Eat that once a year.
It
That's
tastes-
Once a year, you buy it. You gotta soak it for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's salt
Picks up the
cured, so
house.
you got to hydrate it. You got to keep changing the water, get the salt out.
You got to turn it from
grandmother
leather to
used
food.
My grandmother used to. Both my grandmothers used to make that, and they used to make bacala cakes, or they used to put it in the salad and stuff.
It
Used to make
tastes pretty good, or what is it?
It's all right. I mean, it's it's the method is an old method. Today we got refrigeration
Right.
and freezers, so.
Right.
That's just that here. So that's one thing what people do to keep up with traditions. Grandma used to make,
Right.
salted bacala. They used to make it, Christmas time. They used to make it Fridays during Lent and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So, I mean, to me, it's more of a headache, to do. I mean, I do it once a year just to keep up with the tradition, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for a simple fish dish, my opinion. Yeah, I could be wrong though. I don't want to piss off the people out in podcast land that say they, salted bacala people.
No. I only see it once a year, really.
Yeah,
it
it looks
depends.
like a board.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on where you go.
put it in
Certain,
the bathtub for like 3 days, unsalted.
Right.
I
hmm
don't know about putting.
No, that's a true story. All the times to put it in the bathtub,
Okay.
and they put it like a brick on it and let it unsalt with the water. They put it in the water to rehydrate it. Then they cook it.
Hopefully they
Onions,
did that
peppers, and stuff.
before. It wasn't dirty bath water. I hope.
Well, it's
and they did
It
that
only gives
depending
it
on the
flavor.
time of the year.
Yeah, flavor.
it only gives the flavor.
That's
One
great.
of one of my friends in the neighborhood that we grew up with, the grandmother used to make she used to make zambuca in the bathtub. So
That's a lot of sambuca.
that's a lot of zambuca, right? If that bathtub could talk, salted bacala, zambuca.
It adds pure Italian seasoning.
It is, yeah, exactly, Paulie.
We make our own amaretto now.
We do.
Yeah.
The kids make good amaretto. They make good. The kids make good spirits. I gotta say,
Yeah, it's a little scary. Kids are very good with distilling liquors.
yes, yes.
Okay, they're coming over now, Andrew.
All right. So,
just a
Tanner,
couple
we'll turn this one over to you when he puts your pictures up. You can let us know.
Just take a couple
I'm not telling you what I put up randomly, so we'll put you on a spot.
Okay, it'll just be a couple minutes.
No,
It is what it is. I'll be fine.
I know you'll be fine. You're good.
Frankie, you're out running the
I'm all right.
storm. Big snowstorm's coming.
Yeah, we're supposed
Oh,
to be
is
getting
it?
a big nor'easter. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're supposed to get killed this weekend.
I hope there's 3-4 feet.
Me too.
Thanks.
Because I don't get to work. I don't get to go to work.
I don't go when it snows.
You can't get product if it snows.
I just don't go when it snows. Deductible on your car is $500. If I don't make $500 in one day, I ain't crashing my car for $500. They can kiss my butt.
Well said.
Go, Lou. You go.
So, Paul, were you able to bring that fish home, or you just couldn't bring it home?
Oh yeah, no, we brought it home. We caught 4. We brought one side of one. You know my dear, I pack it with frozen peas
Yeah,
and bring it right on the airline.
I followed your lead coming off from the Keys last summer with that. We took as much as we could take home. I bought a little cooler knapsack. I got frozen peas, frozen carrots, and we got on the plane.
We were questioning customs if we were bringing anything, and of course, my other son Zach and my wife, they are honest as could be, right, Paulie? So they're like, "You got to tell him. You got to tell him." So it's like, "Yeah, we got some fish." He was like, "That's fine. Fish don't count."
Okay.
But still, when it goes through the scanner and it's wrapped in the peas, it goes through the scanner. My luggage comes out, then it backs up, goes back in, then it comes out again, and they're like, "Whose bag is this?" Yeah,
That's what happened to us.
looks funny, but
That's heroin peas.
yeah.
God forbid.
Whose bag is this? Is this Carmela's?
That happened to us with
Where was the fish from? Florida?
No, we caught we were down in Aruba, so we caught some fish. We froze it.
wow.
We put it in peas, and you can bring fish back on the airlines. That's not like a regulated thing
Yeah.
to bring on the planes.
Take it right on your carry-on.
Yep.
I followed your lead when we came home from Florida this summer with the fish we caught down in the Keys. I did the same thing you told me to do. TSA stopped us. I think the girl was more
It
interested.
looks funny, obviously.
Well, she was
when it
more
goes through
interested in the
scanner.
cooler that I had. Oh, that's a real pretty cooler. Where'd you get it? So I gave it the hookup where we bought it from. But yeah, it's all good, man. I mean,
Now
I'm
she's
almost
the guest
out.
next week.
She's the guest next week. Yeah.
She's gonna tell us all about the people she stops.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it's Betty Bacala from Virginia.
That'd be a great episode.
She'll show you how to make salted cod in the bathtub.
Yep. Andrew, you got to tell us about the deer you stained the antlers with the coffee. That was.
Oh, you
that was
like
pretty
that?
good.
So I'll get into that a little bit. So I on one of our podcasts, I shot. That was one of the biggest deer I shot, Paul. Actually, that was when I borrowed your crossbow. I shot that deer down in Maryland. I hit it quarter of the way. Arrow never penetrated. Found like a little blood, little hair, and that was the end of it. The following morning, they tried to jump across the road. They got tagged by a truck. It ran back into the farm. They looked for it the following day. They couldn't find it. And this September, there was a guy in the same stand that I was in, shot a doe. The doe went the same path that my deer went. They followed. It had a good blood trail. They followed the blood trail, and so it went to the road. Came back. When it came back, it went to where the pond is, and in like the high weeds is where the deer finally expired. And where it expired was like 3 feet from where my deer went down. And obviously it was just it was just a skeleton, but the antler. The antlers were still there. So the guide called me, gave it to me. I picked it up when I was down there a couple of weeks ago. And from being out in the element, the horns were all bleached. The skull was all bleached. So I took some time. I cleaned everything. I scrubbed everything up. And I painted the skull flat white. And then I was looking up on YouTube how to stain the antlers. And there was guys on there with walnut stain, with all kinds of, stains and stuff you use. There was one guy on there, and I clicked on his video, and he stained it with dark roast coffee. So I got some dark roast coffee. You make a paste of the coffee. You don't brew it because that'll strip some of the color out of it. So I made a dark roast paste out of it, and I rubbed it all over the antlers. You let them dry for 45 minutes, and then you brush it off with a brush if you like it. You can go with that color. If you want to do it darker, you do it darker. But this guy had a real in-depth video and stuff like that. And then you just, with some steel wool, you go over some of the spots, you highlight spots that you want a little lighter. And then I sprayed everything with a little, what do you call it there? Satin finish and everything. But I'll see if I can get a picture to Mike.
How many points? Was it a 10 point?
Andrew.
It's a 10-pointer. What's up, Mike?
These pictures here, the ones that you just sent.
Oh, there you go, Tanner. Tanner, give us what you got going on there.
Looking good.
Yeah. So I got like a Ninja Foodie for Christmas, and I made the potatoes in there. It's like a steaming crisp, and then the salmon was actually made on a cedar plank, and I put lemon zest, lemon juice on it after it was done. I put some seasoning on there too. I couldn't tell you what was in it, but
oh, sounds good.
You got this guy.
Wow.
That was good actually. That's smash burger. That was very good. Yeah, I did some caramelized onions with 2 Wagyu smash burgers. Yeah, Wagyu beef, and then spicy mayo, my homemade spicy mayo that never disappoints.
Yeah, it never disappoints. That's some really good stuff.
That was a dry aged ribeye, bone-in ribeye. I sous vide it. First time doing that. That was fantastic. That was a lot of fun actually. And then that was a lobster tail I did right on the grill with actually a garlic honey butter on top with salt and pepper, of course. And then that's just a breakfast sandwich I did. I've been eating a lot of bacon, egg, and cheeses.
That looks good. Wow. That really looks good.
Yeah,
it's tail of ham.
Yeah, I've been making a lot of breakfast sandwiches. And bacon. Yeah, of course.
Doc,
you
won't like that. Doc, you definitely won't like that.
No.
I like that. That's good.
Doc, I'll show you some of his stuff. Mike, I just texted you a picture that
Yeah, I just got that. I'm moving
yeah,
it up.
we'll set up when you get a chance. But Doc, I'll next time we're together, I'll show you Tanner's Instagram page, stuff that he does. It's amazing the stuff that these kids cook. Definitely.
Peter Plank sounds pretty good too. Peter
Yeah.
Plank, I like that.
I think the
It's
sous
healthy.
vide steak
It's
so
healthy.
far that he
With the
did was probably
broccoli.
one of my favorite things. That was good. You did that a couple weeks ago. I know
That
when I
steak
was
was
down
amazing.
Yeah, it looked really, really good. It was
Yeah.
perfectly done too. So that's my next toy.
You can't mess up a sous vide steak.
No, you can't. You can't. It definitely. You set it and forget it, right? And then you just got to give it a little sear, and you're done.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's the same way. I gotta save it.
So
Watching TV.
we got our Super Bowl weekend planned. Unfortunately, we're gonna miss Frankie because Frankie's not here. So Frankie will be with us in spirits.
Frankie will be drinking some spirits.
Yeah. Unless we fly down to Florida for the weekend and we go
could do
sport
that.
fishing.
You could do that.
Paul might be something to consider. I don't know if I want to be 80 inches away from my wife for 18 hours to drive down to you. So,
Well, you don't have to drive. They make planes.
no, I know that. I just might take it, I'll set her in the seat next to me and then I'll Benadryl myself. And next thing you know, we're in your neck of the
Boca.
woods. Yeah, no, he's not in Boca. He's up north somewhere. I don't know where he is. But we'll get there. Mike, you got that picture ready, or you?
Yeah, you know what it is, Andrew? They're embedded, so I have to extract.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't know
That's
that.
okay. It's on its way.
I got you,
Andrew,
I got
stop
you.
yelling at Mike.
I'm not yelling at Mike. Mike's all mad. We don't want to piss off Mike.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't yell at Mike.
Mike's fine. That's okay.
Mike's got a show tomorrow. Mike, you want to give us a little plug about the show tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be. There's someone. We do politics, we do news, we do all that kind of stuff. And tomorrow there's someone running for the New York District 3 who's going to be on, and I think you're going to join us for a little bit, right?
I'm going to be on there. Yeah, I'll be on there for tomorrow. I'll be able to have the ability to call in.
Great, and we're going to have an entertainment segment. We're going to have it's a lot of fun. Doing the show's a lot of fun. So
Teresa's going to be on.
What's that?
Teresa will be on.
Yeah, Teresa will be on.
Teresa's a stand-up comedian from Long Island, so she's pretty funny. So it was nice to speak with her last week.
Yeah. It'll be the hour and whatever goes really fast, so it's a lot of fun. But I have your picture. I'm going to pop up real quick of your painted skull.
There you go. So that was I bought that base on Etsy. That was a nice old barnwood base, so it came out pretty cool.
Did you get the arrow back?
No, he didn't. It was there was like that much of it that was left. I guess.
That's cool though too.
When he got hit by a car, he the portion of it got broken. So I want to talk about how resilient those animals are, how tough they are. So I mean, with an arrow in him, tagged by a Chevy truck or whatever truck, how he ran back a couple hundred yards and
it was probably a Hyundai.
I don't know. It was a little light caliber, Frank. But I was proud of that. I made that one of my little art projects. I finished that just last night. I finished that up, so I put it on that base.
It's a nice color. The antlers.
Thank you.
Good.
Where's
Thank
that going? Home?
It looks nice.
PA? Cabin?
I don't know. Probably PA. I'll probably put it somewhere up in PA. I don't know. My wife doesn't like my trophy room downstairs. They call it the den of death with all the deer heads on it. So I'm running out of space and with places where to put this stuff. So. So, Paulie, Tanner, I know Super Bowl's coming up. I don't want to hear you guys aren't doing anything. What do you guys got planned for meals for Super Bowl? No dorm room meals? No one-pot meals? What are you doing?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Do you have the ability to make some type of pizza?
I mean, yeah, I got an oven. I can make pizza.
Okay. Tanner, we know you got a full kitchen, so you can make pizza. So,
Yeah, I
Paul,
got
did you ever try making pizza
Yeah,
in
I
that
actually-
one pot meal? That one pot?
No, I haven't. It's not a big pot. It's a very small pot.
I mean, what is it? Is it? Can you get a single serving? Like something in there?
I mean, yeah, I could show you my
Orange pizza.
kitchen.
Show us
Show
your
us your
kitchen and your
kitchen.
spices.
Oh, I got a little spice. Let's just pick this up.
I'm curious as to see what your kitchen looks like.
I mean, this is my kitchen. It's a little messy.
That's all right.
You got a spice rack?
I do got a spice rack. So I got my trusty pot,
Oh,
So one
okay.
pot.
my little pot.
You
with
can make
two
yourself a
settings.
nice little single, little self-serving pizza in that thing, Paulie.
You can make
Then,
yourself a nice cup of soup in there.
I got my spice rack.
I see your spices right up there. You got some. What do you got? Some soy sauce going on there?
Oh, soy sauce. I put that stuff on a lot of. Can make so many dishes with some soy sauce. I got sesame seeds. I got a guava syrup because I was making myself smoothies.
Very nice.
Yeah, some oil up here, just cumin, some basic spices, salt and pepper.
I don't know too many kids that use cumin. That's not a basic spice. so
I use some Mexican dishes when I use it for.
Good for you.
Do you use cilantro at all?
I
you
do.
use cilantro?
I do have cilantro up there. I got
good.
some spices. When I
I
have a
don't
dish, I
think
get a
it-
spice.
Yeah.
Just add it to the rack.
Very cool.
But yeah,
I mean-
next week I'm thinking of I'm probably gonna do a sausage and peppers. Toss it in the pot.
You can't go wrong with sausage and peppers.
I know.
Now, if you could do an Italian cheesecake and rice pudding, and Frank
Wow.
will drive the other way.
Well, we went through this last week with the cheesecake. My complaint is I haven't had cheesecake in God knows how long, and Frankie was the one that said he makes it for himself like once a week. So
It's a loose toilet going.
Yeah.
that
I
sounds like
tried-
Lou's toilet.
I tried to unmute him a little bit. But
He already jumped right on it. I think he knows his role that he mutes it. I don't know what your electronics do that ours don't, but from the beginning when he was talking on a phone, he always had some type of humming going on.
Well, last week he had a whistle every time he mentioned his
He
name.
just doesn't know what he's
Yeah.
doing.
But Andrew, give me a challenge. I'll try and make it in my one pot.
Oh man, let me think about this before we get off tonight. I'll give you a challenge. I don't want to challenge Tanner because Tanner is it's very sneaky in the kitchen. He only makes scrambled eggs and then the freaking kid tosses out souffles and stuff. But I'll throw a challenge out to the both of you. I gotta think about this now. Well, Paulie, you're handicapped there because you got the one pot.
I mean, I got
It's more of
the
a
school.
challenge.
I got the
Yeah.
school kitchen I could go to, but I hate the school kitchen.
No.
Paulie,
Why-
I got something you could do with that little pot. We were talking about a pizza. Make a multi-layer pizza in that
Yeah.
pot.
Cool.
Like a deep dish Italian Chicago, pizza.
Multi-layered
Yeah,
pizza.
put a roof on it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You put a roof. You could either put some type of dough, or you could dome it with some cheese on there.
Right?
That
It
shit's
could be
called,
stuffed, and
what's
then
it
you
called?
can put
What's that
whatever on
called?
the top too.
Yeah.
That's not a pizza. That turns into a calzone.
No, they make Tanner. You remember Grandma? Your grandma make you guys that stuffed pizza?
They make stuffed
Stuffed-
crust
stuffed
pizza.
pizza.
You can make a
Yeah,
stuffed
yeah, yeah.
pizza.
Yeah, Paul, you never had stuffed pizza they had in the neighborhood we live over here. They got dough on top of it and stuff like that. You got your regular they got sauce, cheese, and some type of meat on the inside, and then they cover it with some more pizza dough on top. But you don't have to cover it with pizza dough. You could just, like your father said, you could do a deep dish. Maybe make some vegetables, some meat, some stuff like that. Throw that in there, and
Instead of like turkey pot pie, make a pizza pot pie.
there you go. And that's a thing, Frank. I don't know if you ever
I'll end
had
up
that.
with
I made that.
something.
I used to make that in the pizza oven, the pizza pot pie.
No, I never had that.
No.
Oh, it's pretty good. You put everything in the bowl. You put the sauce and cheese and everything in the bowl, and then I put the dough on top of it, and then you bake it. And then what you do is when it comes out, you just flip everything over, and everything goes into the bread dough. Like a little
Nice.
pot pie. We were playing around in the backyard. We had nothing else to do, so
Make a pineapple upside down cake in there.
Ooh.
that's too easy. That's easy. Paulie, I'd like to see you make a deep dish pizza in there. That
There
would
you
be a
go.
good
I'll
challenge.
yeah, I can't get real pizza dough. I'll have to go.
So when we
Don't
go
have pizza
offline,
dough in Wegmans.
no,
No.
forget about Wegmans. I'll mail you a pizza dough, dude. I'll overnight you some
Wait,
pizza.
you don't have a pizza place near you somewhere?
Nah.
2 hours away.
$2 they
Big
give you
Macs.
you buy a dough.
Pizza places
Gotta
don't really
get
sell pizza
Buffalo.
dough, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie, that's like a
Well, the
that's like
pizza
a local
parlor,
thing
maybe
by
the
us.
pizza parlor will sell you dough.
No.
That is a local thing by you guys.
Yeah. I don't
You
know.
know, you go to most pizzerias because we were down in Carolina. We were hunted down there, and I made. They gave us the kitchen one night, so we took the whole place over. I wanted to make just like a regular, like an onion board, you know, pizza with no sauce, just like, you know, sauteed onions and garlic and some Parmesan cheese. And I went to the local pizzeria. The guy wouldn't sell it to me, so it looked like I was cross-eyed. So,
Well, in that case, you just order a pizza from them and you tell them you want nothing
Raw.
on it.
Don't cook it.
I
You
want
don't
a
want
raw.
nothing on it.
I want raw dough.
Raw dough.
Just raw dough. No sauce, nothing.
I'll call them right now.
Now, Paulie, what you do? Yeah, I'll get your address from your father, and I'll drop ship you some pizza dough from the neighborhood here. I'll do the same for Tana, and we'll get you guys a little pizza challenge.
I
We
can get
talked
pizza
about last
dough,
week.
though,
What is our
that's the
favorite
thing.
things to make? What was
I'll
that,
try
Tana?
it.
Tana, what'd you say?
I actually make my own dough. I make a deep
Wow.
dish. I make my own dough.
All right, so Tana,
Yeah, I'm just-
your
I'm just
challenge is you
bougie
got
sometimes.
so being that you don't have one pot, you got a kitchen, you got to make your own dough. And Paulie, being that you got one pot, we'll compensate. We'll give you some dough.
All right. It's gonna be hard.
It's going to be hard.
Not a big pot.
Did your mom and dad, when they set you up, did they send you with some jars of sauce?
No.
Oh, there was no love there.
I
I'll
don't think we have sauce left.
You don't have sauce?
Nah, we got some sauce
do?
left.
Oh.
Paulie, I'll take that grievance for you. Don't worry about it. I'll make sure you get some sauce next time. Tana went back to UD with some jars of sauce.
I got my
Yeah,
Fridays
I actually
off,
used
so
it.
I got my
Those are
Friday
delicious.
assignment. That
Oh,
would,
very good.
I'll
All right.
do a meat lovers. Gotta love
There you
meat.
go. Do a meat lovers. I'd like to see that. Frankie, anything special on your meat lovers? You want some sliced cold cuts? You want some sausage, some pepperoni? What do you want?
Let's go with something really healthy like pulled pork.
Oh,
Ooh.
All right, Doc.
So Andrew, we put that hog in the crock pot and made pulled pork.
Oh,
Last
that's
big
good.
piece of hog.
that was good.
We're ready to go again.
yeah, we'll set that up.
Set
Frank
that
will
up
be
great.
back. Frank will be
You
back.
know what? How about just taking the pizza dough and let's go with a little salsa. Let's go with a little bit of let's go with some mahi mahi
Ooh.
and some coleslaw and just make a pizza taco, a fish taco with pizza dough.
There you go.
You know,
A little lime on that.
Couple chocolate donuts.
see, Frankie's killing me this week. Last week we killed Frankie. You're killing me this week because my mouth is watering right about now.
Well, you know, that's what I'm dreaming about. As soon as I get down to Florida, that's the first thing I'm going to do is inhale a tray full of fish tacos. So
So where you
all
staying,
I've been
Fred?
thinking about.
Frank, the Red Roof Inn? Where are you guys in?
no, we're at some, I don't know. Where the hell are
Motel
we?
6.
I don't even know. I know I'm in Virginia.
Motel 6?
No, I think I'm in the, what are we? Virginia. What's the name of this hotel? Quality and Suites.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Does it
hotel.
have, you put a quarter in and the bed vibrates?
No, I do that without the quarter. And since Biden's in office, you got to use silver dollars.
Oh.
Don't blame me. I voted for Trump.
Smart man. Smart man. All right, so we got the challenge for you guys. We'll get you out some product, Paulie. I'm just gonna send you pizza dough. That's it.
All right.
All right, I'll get you some pizza dough out. Tanner, if you think anything you need, I know you're working at with a more qualified kitchen than Paulie is in his little one potter. But Paulie, I'll send you a couple pieces of some dough up there so you can get a little trial run. You can practice, and you just give the stuff that you don't want. You give it to your roommates. That's all.
There you go.
I'll make a lot.
That's what I do when I got to prepare for my cooking class. I make like a couple nights before I make for the family. I make them whatever I'm going to make in my class, and if it's no good, I don't make it.
No, I'll use it to bribe my teachers.
There you go.
There you go.
There it is.
The silence is deafening.
The silence is really deafening. So, well, Lewis is on mute. We can't hear him.
That might be a
I
good
see
thing,
his
though.
lips moving though.
Yeah, you're unmuted now, Lou.
There you go.
It's unmuted.
Yeah, I thought I was unmuted before. I'm in.
You're in.
You know, Louis, I don't know if it's the glasses or with the headphones and then the lips when they were moving and there was no words coming out. You look like, remember Don Knotts in The Incredible Mr. Olympus?
Yes.
When he turned into a fish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when your lips were going like that and no noise coming out.
That's something to Google, guys.
I used to love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a movie? Yeah, it was a movie.
It was a movie.
Right?
Yeah.
It was a movie.
He turns into the fish. I remember that. Sure.
Right.
Yeah, I used to love that. I watched that quite a few times.
Hunted season. Put that on the DVD list. That's a new one.
Very good. That's a good
Why not?
idea.
Incredible Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
Yeah, no more down Periscope.
No, we'll have to.
No.
On the continuous
down
loop.
Periscope, it's got to go to the
Smoking
range.
the
and we gotta
Bandit.
put some
No.
bullets through it.
No, please, no. You can do whatever you want to do. No, do not. That's the only thing that helps me go to sleep. Down Periscope. There you go.
There it is.
There you go, Mike.
That's it. There you go.
That's it. That is it.
Oh God.
You got to get Captain Kangaroo on this show one night.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God. Paul, you know what he's talking about?
Don't say the names.
I can't say the name.
Don't say the name.
You follow Texas
We're
here.
not going to say
You
the
follow
name.
Texas here.
We won't say the name.
The
You'll figure it
walrus.
out. There you go.
With technology, we could just bring him in now.
Oh,
There he
Oh.
is.
There he is. Yeah.
Paulie, now you know who it is.
Yeah. Broccoli.
oh,
There you go. Broccoli
oh,
master.
Jesus.
Broccoli soldier.
I got it.
That's it.
And that's why we pay Mike the big bucks.
There you go.
Oh boy.
That was
That was
beautiful.
good. That was good.
Yeah.
So I forgot to mention, Frankie and I had lunch on Saturday, and we were talking about we're going to put together a tower shoot. What did we establish? March, April, Frank.
Yeah, whenever.
Whenever. Frankie's back first week in March, so we're going to do a tower shoot, but we're going to run it as a memorial tower shoot for Bob Heineman. So
All right.
I'm just trying to keep it basic, simple. Frankie's got a couple friends from the club up there that are going to come. So you guys got to figure out a number, what you guys want to pay for the day, and then I'll work it backwards with the amount of birds that they're going to release and stuff like that. So
We went last time for the shoot.
yeah, same place.
Yeah, Catskill Pheasantry.
Yeah, the guy up there, they're very good to us. They treat us very well. So
Okay.
we'll do what we got to do. We'll make a little tailgate like we did the last time, and we'll have a good time of it. And this way, I got some stuff that I want to dedicate to Bob for the house upstate that we got. So we got some memorabilia just to put on the wall for the Wall of Heroes to keep him alive with us. But I sent an email out to Catskill Sunday after Frankie and I met, and I'm just waiting for them to respond to us what days they got available, and then
We do it somewhere between the 12th and the 19th. I think the kids are out of school for spring break, so
What's that? March or April?
March.
Say that again, Paulie. What
March
was that?
12th to the 19th.
12th to the
Wasn't there
19th.
something you wanted to do on the 24th or something in March?
Well, we were trying to get the game dinner, but we didn't
Oh,
hear
the
back
game
from
dinner was
anybody.
on the 26th, right?
26.
Oh,
We didn't
right,
hear
right,
back from
right.
anybody.
This clip just came in, Andrew. Something for Frank, actually.
Come on, man.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Sounds
That's my-
live and vibrant.
That's my
there.
friend.
Mhm.
Doc, you still with us?
Yeah, I am. I'm writing down some stuff. That stuff is interesting. I like to keep notes.
Oh, very good. I thought we lost you. Doc, I know you want to get out there, come hunting with us. So this tower shoot might be a nice day to get out.
I'd like to get with you guys one day. That would sound
Yeah.
great. Where
Yeah, you'd like that. It's a nice event. You go. It's the place is in New York, so you don't need a license to go on the preserve. It's a good way to. We broke all the kids in hunting that way. So, you come out. You got to bring your shotgun, some orange, and
when do you go? Springtime?
we're gonna probably go in March. We'll
Oh,
probably
hope it's
go
warm.
like Paul said, like it was the 19th or the 20th.
Yeah.
I'll shoot for that
Mhm.
weekend.
Right.
It's a nice thing to do, even when it's a little cold out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
We had a lot of fun with that. That was great.
Yeah, we did. We had a lot
You
of
go
fun
back.
last year.
Hopefully, it'll let us set up inside this year. We'll cook inside, do a little lunch inside, right?
It all depends on the COVID restrictions. Last year, I think the restrictions were a little more. He had more tight wraps. That's why they put us outside and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, we could also get the gazebo on the other side over there, and I think they had a couple of them like patio heaters, them umbrella heaters and stuff like that over there. So depending if it's not frigid cold, we'll see. But they do have a nice inside downstairs with the fireplace and stuff like that. So if it's open available, I'll ask for it. We've been going to this place a while. We would do our annual what was it? The Super Bowl weekend. We would go for that game dinner over in
Right.
Pauling, and then we would go. Sunday morning we would go either clay shooting or bird hunting. One year we went bird hunting. I don't know who was in my group. I know Lewis was definitely in my group. We had the guide that couldn't remember. You're on mute, Lou. You got to unmute.
Yeah.
We had the guide that were. I forgot where he kept putting the birds. Remember, Lou? The guy had.
He forgot where he put the birds.
Yeah, but
And-
didn't he just get over a stroke or something?
Well, that's what we found out. He told us at like the
Sure.
very end. When I was telling him, I'm like, the dog's doing its job. The dog keeps going to the left, but you keep pulling the dog, to the right. I was like, I don't understand. And at the very end, he admitted, yeah, I should have let the dog do its job. He goes, I just suffered from a stroke and I have no short-term memory. And Lewis was having a heart attack, with the whole thing. But I looked at it as I thought it was funny. I mean, that's the funny guy had a stroke. But it was funny. The guy couldn't remember where the hell he put the birds out.
Reverend Jim goes hunting.
Reverend Jim goes hunting. And he's still there, that guy. He still works for them, and that was like 5 years ago we did that hunt. And that guy was old then, and he's still kicking away, He's got
That was a
dogs.
upland, right? That was a walk up. That wasn't a tower. That was a
that was an
walk up.
upland. No, that was an upland. We did an upland.
Yes.
I felt bad where I said something to him was he had and Lewis and I don't like this. He had a shot collar on a dog, and the dog kept wandering to follow the scent of the bird, and he kept zapping the dog to the point where the dog let a loud yelp out, and I couldn't keep my mouth shut anymore, and that's why I pulled him to the side. I did it very respectfully, and I told him, what's going on here. I'm like, the dog is working, and you're not working with the dog, but you're working against the dog, and that's when I
Paul.
admitted that.
Yep.
Paul, you know who was there? Craw was there that day.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
Tiny Tim.
Claw.
Tiny Tim. Wasn't Big Bird there? Oh, no.
The bottle opener.
Big Bird. And Rob was there with us that time.
Okay.
That was all the group.
Mike was there.
I was there.
Mikey G. Frankie was there. I think David was there with us too. That was a while ago. That might be
David
about
had
5 years
friends
ago.
that time. They stayed up at the house.
Whose house?
You don't remember that?
No. No, everybody stayed by us.
We met Super Bowl, but we met David. They had like 3 other guys. They went up, but they were ski shooting in the back that time.
Oh. I don't know. We've been there so many times, I can't remember.
That's the only time I ever went in that big cabin up on the hill.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Catskill's got a nice place. They got a nice operation.
Beautiful, that cabin. Very nice.
You know, Frankie went there clay shooting. The only thing that they just didn't a lot of trees were overgrown where they were getting in the way of the alleys where you break the clays and stuff like that. But hopefully they made some corrections on that. But I like Catskill. That's probably one of my favorite places to go, and he's very good to us. So I'll have that together. I'll put it out in our little group text, Frank, and then you find out. You ask these guys, if they want to come, and we'll get it all going. But
Yeah.
he's got a minimum on birds. I think it's like 125 is the minimum that they throw up.
So do we need a minimum of like 25 guys?
No, you could have 3 guys. You just got to foot the bill on the birds. That's the whole thing. I mean, it's a 12 station field. You usually do 2 guys per station, 24. That makes the bill affordable.
Well, yeah. Well, the problem is you want to be able to fill the stations because otherwise these birds fly toward empty stations. They're just gone.
Well, at minimum, you want to do 12 guys because then you'll have 1 guy at every station.
Right, and then
That's
you
it.
rotate from there.
And you rotate from there, exactly. And then, what we tried to do last year for the shoot that we did, but we had a lot of inexperienced kids. It was a youth hunt we had. I wanted to, especially when you got guys that shoot. I'd like to do. They have one of those money birds. I'd like to do, and you do like a 50-50 with that, and we could do that. So, which would be cool. And then we spoke last week. Lou, you weren't on while you were in aisle 32 with Kevin trying to get your toilet bowl. We discussed doing some type of raffle for like a fishing raffle or something like that for Bob. We want to send money to like a youth organization. Bob was big into the mentor process, so
okay,
we'll get that. Maybe we'll start it that day or something like that. But
I don't think it's going to be hard to get 20 guys to go to that thing.
No, it shouldn't be.
I don't think it'll be hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll beg to differ with you.
Why?
Because I think we'll get the core. You'll get the core guys. You get the core 8-9 guys, and then you get a lot of guys.
You're going to do it on a Saturday or a Sunday? You know what day? A Saturday, a Sunday, or?
I got to see what days they have available. So
okay.
If he's got a Saturday, if he only has a Saturday, then it'll be on a Saturday. If he's got a Sunday, then we'll make it on a Sunday. But Paul just mentioned the dates that the kids were home from school. So it was the week of St. Patrick's Day is the day that Paul's. That's when everybody's gonna be home.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll see what he's got available. I mean, hopefully he's got something available. If not, then if he don't have anything on the 12th, 13th, the 19th, or the 20th, then I'll have to go to the following week and we'll have to play it by ear. But I sent them an email as to what days, what weekends they have available the end of March till the beginning of April. And then we'll backfill it. But like I said, we'll probably get the 9 core guys that'll always go to everything that'll show up regardless. And then you're going to have the guys that are going to, I'll be there. They tell you you're going to come, and at the last minute they don't show. So that's the story of every time we put something together when you try to get a bunch of guys outside of opening weekend upstate.
True.
So,
all right.
But we'll see. I'll put it out there. If guys are going to come, they'll be there. We'll
it's always a nice day.
Yeah, we'll plan a menu. I like the wild boar fried rice. That's always a keeper. We'll make that. We'll do some game dishes. Frank, he'll make his famous sausage and peppers, please. If Santo comes, then you can count on on cannolis and a cheesecake.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, but will he come if Gerard's there?
That's still going?
Yep.
All right.
We'll see. We shall see.
Nice.
Can't hear you. I thought I was on mute. I couldn't hear. I didn't hear what you said.
I said, is that still ongoing?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what's going on.
All right.
We'll see what's going on. I don't want to put that out.
I'll tell you, if we don't have enough guys for that tower shoot, we could always get whatever guys we have if we do it on a Sunday and go over to Beaverbrook and do some trap and do some skeet. And
well, we could always
stuff
do
like
a
that.
field. We could do a field hunt. If you got 10 guys, you could break up into 2 groups of 5. We could do field hunts there, and if we want, I mean, at Catskill. So,
yeah.
What I'll do is I'll get dates from him, and then I'll put it out to the guys. And if guys are real serious, I'll put the deposit on my card, and then you tell guys that I need a deposit right away, and that's that. And between Venmo and Zelle, there's no reason why you can't send me a deposit instant.
Sounds good.
Modern technology. And then we'll plan out a little menu, we'll do little raffles and stuff like that. We'll make it work. So.
All right. My boss is
Yeah,
telling me I have to
we're
go.
not a problem. We're running.
The police are almost here for the domestic violence
No,
charge.
that's fine. Tell Regina.
And, I
tell
don't want to
Regina
get beat up again.
Tell her we love her, and
She is.
make sure you come home in one piece.
Yeah, one of us will.
No, stop.
All right, guys.
All right. Take
All
care,
right, Frank.
guys.
We'll
Yeah,
talk
bye.
to you later.
I'm going to sign off too. Good listening to you. I love the hunting story. I'm going to have to be part of it at one point.
You definitely. We got to get you out there, Doc. I told you. You'll. This will probably be one of the hunts you want to get in because you just got to take the safety class that the place puts out, and we'll get you squared away with everything else. You got shotguns and stuff like that.
Deal or is this a one-day deal or a week?
It's a 1-day deal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So in and out. Okay.
In and out.
All right.
So,
Think
sound
Paul's
right,
out.
guys? Yeah, Paul's out. So we're running about an hour and 15. So we're running a little bit over. So
Oh yeah.
I appreciate Tanner and Paulie. I appreciate you guys coming on. When Paulie, I'll definitely get you.
for having me. Thank you.
Pleasure having you, Tanner. We'll Paulie, we'll get you out some pizza dough, Tanner. If you think there's anything special you may need from this neck of the woods, we'll get it out there, and obviously maybe shoot a quick little video on your phone as to your little challenge that Frankie we got you up to, and we'll circle back with you as maybe
I got you.
the last half of February.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a hard challenge.
Good luck in school, fellas.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Doc. I'll probably talk to you tomorrow sometime.
Go Rams.
Very good.
All
Take
right.
care. Bye-bye.
All right, gentlemen. So I think that concludes our show for tonight. Once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors for believing in us and taking care of us, and not only because they're family to us, but they believe in us and they support us. So thank you to Matthews Custom Calls. Thank you to Falcup Coffee. Thank you to Blackhound Optics. We appreciate what you guys do for us and everything. So we're every day we're trying to attract some new sponsors. So we appreciate everybody that at least lends us the open ear and the opportunity to give them a pitch to possibly get a sponsorship from. So thank you to everybody for that. All right, everybody. So have a good night, and we'll see you probably in another week or so. Stay tuned for our next episode.
Okay.
So long, folks.